Inside today's episode, we're going to be talking about why you can't lose weight. So, welcome to the Weight Loss for Women Over 40 podcast. I'm your host, Nikki T. And over the past 2 decades, I can't believe it's been that long, I have helped over 1,000 women get healthy and fit. And when I added in the mindset aspect to the mix, wow, like that is when I really started to see clients and me, clients also getting results faster and they could still eat whatever they wanted. So once you release the way you look at the whole weight loss process, everything shifts and weight loss becomes so much easier. So if you're ready to ditch dieting for good and get the body that you really, really, truly want, I want to invite you to book a call with me and let's get started finding freedom around food and around your body for you. My next openings will be in August. I have 2 private coaching openings coming up, but you can book not your ball. You can book your call now and get in. So go to weightlossforwomenover40.net/call to schedule. If you didn't catch that link, no worries. It's going to be in the show notes. You guys know I don't edit, right? So it is what it is. All right, so let's dive into why you can't lose weight. So I get it. Like you have been focused on your weight for over probably 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. I don't know. You've tried all the diets and some you've had success with, but probably for a very short period of time. And your brain wants to tell you that even if the diet wasn't like 100% successful, and by 100% successful, I mean that you were able to keep the weight off because you wouldn't be here listening to this podcast if you had kept the weight off, guaranteed. So your brain likes to go, yeah, but that diet, at least you were able to keep some of the weight off temporarily, right? Tell me how many of you, raise your hand virtually, tell me how many of you have tried a diet and you always go back to that and you're like, ooh, I remember that one diet that I tried where I had to go to a meeting and weigh in and I had to count points and I did so good on it and I lost XYZ amount of pounds. And that's what your brain spins on. But unless you have maintained that body, that weight that you lost, doesn't matter. It's not successful, right? So your brain is always going to create evidence for what you believe. And now that you're over 40, you've probably been told that your hormones are out of whack, that your levels are not where they need to be, and the weight is piling on, and you feel like your body hates you. You don't know what to do anymore. The doctors are telling you one thing, your best friend tells you something completely different. Your mom chimes in on what's wrong with you, right? And you keep trying things that used to work in the past, but nothing is working anymore. Doctors typically put a band-aid on this problem. They're not educated in weight loss. They have some data, but that's pretty much it. So they usually typically are like, here's some medication to try. Here's an injection. Let's talk about surgery, right? What about getting to the root cause of why you are holding on to these pounds? Now, I am not telling you to discredit what your doctor is suggesting, but be your own advocate for your health. If there was another way to lose weight other than pills, a shot, or surgery, which all have side effects, especially those new things circulating like that shot, who knows what's going to happen in 10 years from now with the effects on that shot. If there was another way you could do it without all that, without having to shop and go get some exotic foods, like if you could eat real foods and do a mindset technique, wouldn't you want to do that first? And then if that didn't work, go to those more extreme things. I'm telling you that because I know my method works. You do not have to go get a shot. You do not have to take pills. You do not have to get surgery. Stop taking advice from unqualified people, people who are not in this field. Asking for advice from your friend or your mom is like asking for financial advice from someone who is poor. You think that no one can help you. What if you are wrong? Why you can't lose weight comes from a deep-seated thought or conditioning pattern that you are dearly holding on to, like your comfort blanket, your wubby, right? Your comfort pet. The question is why? Why are you holding on to that belief? And yes, you're going to be like, well, Nicole, Nikki, sorry. You can still call me Nicole, whatever. You're going to go, okay, but I tried XYZ and I tried this and I tried that. And this is the evidence that I have. Of course, your brain is going to go to that. But what if you are wrong? Have you ever been wrong before? I know you have. This is where my coaching comes in, right? So if you believe that no one can help you lose weight, that will be your truth. I know when I was growing up, I was told that I was never good at math. To this day, I still catch myself saying I'm not good at math. And I joke about it, saying that like third grade math, that was it for my kids. I was out. I couldn't help them after that point, right? I'm sure if I wanted to, if I had the desire to, and wanted to learn more about math, I absolutely could do that. But that is one of my default thoughts that probably is holding me back in certain areas. So if you believe that you're horrible in math, guess what you will be? Horrible in math. And if you believe that you can't lose weight, guess what you will do? You will hold on to that weight. Even if you lose some, you will gain it back. So remember, your primitive brain will always win. Like the house at the casino. The house always wins. And that is what's running in your mind like a background hum, that thought, I can't lose weight, I can't lose weight. And you will not lose weight if that is what you believe. Again, this is exactly what I coach my clients on every single day. Getting their primitive brain on board with their weight loss goals. Again, having helped women for over 20 years, I've worked with so many different types of women, so many different types of issues, and this includes medical issues. So I've worked with clients' doctors on getting them in better health. Some clients' doctors have had their medications lowered or even taken off completely from the work that I've done with them. Clients come to me asking if I can help them because they have a thyroid issue or diabetes, type 1 or type 2, or PCOS, because they've been told their hormones are all over the place. I've helped them lose weight despite all the medical reasons they are told why they can't lose weight. I even had a client who had PCOS and she lost over 90 pounds. My type 1 diabetic client lost weight and does not have huge swings in insulin levels anymore. My process is unlike any other weight loss process out there. And I'm proud to say that because it took me a while to figure it out. So I am happy that I get to share that with my clients. And I understand why you would be skeptical. You've tried so many different things in the past, paid probably lots of money to get results, and were let down by the many things you tried. This is why I only take women who are 100% committed. I know what I teach works, but you have to be willing to work the program. And by work, I do not mean long hours of working out or some stupid meal plan to follow. I mean being open to the process of how I teach you. If you have tried everything except worked with me, then you haven't tried everything. And if you can have a tiny belief that you could possibly lose weight with the right coach, and if you really wanted to lose weight permanently and understand how to keep it off no matter what is going on in your life, jump on a call with me before you undergo surgery, before you sign up for that shot, before you get those pills, before you get so frustrated with your body that you can't take it anymore, right? I feel like people that do surgeries, pills, and shots, those kind of things, they're so desperate for an answer. And I'm telling you, I can help you. I can want these results for you so incredibly bad. But if you don't take the first step, I can't help you. And if you're feeling like, I want to do this, but I'm just not sure, Please note that that is your primitive brain trying to keep you safe. It does not like change. And if you're alive and functioning on a daily level, it thinks you're doing just fine. But wouldn't you like to thrive in your life instead of just being alive and coasting through? So here's my suggestion on what to do, on making a decision. So get in a quiet space. I don't care if you have to lock yourself in your bathroom. Get in that quiet space, close your eyes, take 3 slow breaths, really deep in and out. And then ask yourself, what is the best decision for me? Take 3 more slow, deep breaths, then listen. Listen for that really quiet voice. It's going to be really subtle, and it's going to just pop into your head. Notice how you feel when you hear it. That little voice is typically very calm, might be a little excited, but if that's what you hear, that's the voice. Usually an answer will come right to you and it'll pop in your head. It's so different than thinking the thought. It's almost like it was inserted into your brain. And usually an answer will come. And if it doesn't come right away, don't freak out. Let the question go, and you may find the answer will pop into your head later on that day. Now, when the thought does pop into your head, take immediate action on whatever it is, whether that's working with me or you resonate with somebody else, doesn't matter. But act immediately on the quiet, calm voice that's a little bit excited. Because shortly after, like in a matter of seconds, your primitive brain will start giving you all the reasons why it's such a bad idea and that you should just stay in indecision and stay confused and stay exactly as you are because you're just alive, right? Not deciding, not making a decision is your brain's way of keeping you safe. So if you find that you're in indecision or confusion land, that's your primitive brain going, yeah, we're not making a decision because then we actually have to do something. We actually have to step up. We have to actually own what we really, truly want in this life. So when you decide, commit to that choice and keep recommitting to that choice. So if you decide that you want to come work with me, fantastic. I would love to help you. First step is to book your call with me to see if we're a good fit. Go to weightlossforwomenover40.net/call and let's get started on figuring out and solving the root of your weight loss problem. Again, it's what's going on between your ears. It's what's going on in that brain of yours, a beautiful brain. It's trying to keep you safe. So why can't you lose weight? It's because you have some thoughts that you probably do not even notice that are driving your bus. The bus of staying the same no matter what you do. And it does not need to stay that way. You know I can help you. So when you're ready, just book your call and we'll get started. Hope this was super helpful. Make sure you stay tuned for next week's episode. Hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening to this. Share with a friend if it resonates. Next week's episode is going to be on the truth about weight loss. Have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon.